Okay.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Welcome to your
Uh,
8 o'clock broadcast, all the
Woo!
way from Bologna.
Yes, live from Bologna.
Live.
It's Monday night. Um,
One night only. No, every night. Every
every
night.
night, every night. Exactly. Hi,
Any
everyone.
time of day. So, if you don't know us, my name is Alex. I come from England. I've lived in Bologna for the last 5 years. And I obviously work for my English school, Bologna Mille. And how about yourself?
My name is Hal. Hello. I'm also from England. I also live in Bologna. I also work for Bologna Mille. Um, I've only been in Bologna for 6 months now. Alex has been here 5 years,
Yeah,
right?
so it's a while. I was talking to who was it with Jess on the live stream, and I realized that the last time I went to Sorrento down in the south of Italy was 6 or 7 years ago, which makes it
Wow.
sound like I've been here forever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh, so
It's
you lived in
crazy.
Sorrento before and then you
No, I just
no?
visited on
No?
a holiday. I lived
Oh,
in
okay.
Forlì for 1 year on
Yeah,
my Erasmus, which
okay.
is here. 1 year in Forlì, then I returned. I graduated in England. I
Uh-huh.
returned to Italy and lived in Gorgonzola for half a year. There's a
Uh-huh.
town called Gorgonzola, which is
I
close
know
to
that. I
Milan.
was trying to be like, yeah, I knew that, but I did not know that
It's
at
weird.
all.
It's really weird.
Wow.
Um,
Hi, Diane.
and yes, it is
Diana.
where the cheese comes from. Hi, Diana. Hello, hello. Are
Hello.
you Spanish? It looks like you're
No, no,
Spanish.
no. Ramos Rosales.
Yeah,
Wow. Nice cat as well. On your
a very beautiful cat.
yeah.
Hello, Diana. Um, and then I moved to Bologna, and I've lived here
Wow.
ever
Okay.
since.
Yeah, it's such a
A
good city.
while. It really is. Diana, where are you from?
Yeah, tell us where
And
you're from.
what's your favorite food?
Yeah, you
What's your
didn't
favorite
answer.
food? Um, hmm,
Is
my
this a
favorite food.
go, go.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. It's difficult.
Is this not?
I
It's not like
really love
fish.
chicken.
Oh, okay, okay. Chicken.
No, it could be a dish as well. I really
Okay.
love chicken.
Yeah.
So, she's from El
Okay.
Salvador.
Cool.
Nice. And she
Nice.
lives
Well,
in Milan. Welcome, welcome. Um, I really love
chicken.
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 Yeah.
Chicken. Chicken.
So
Chicken.
chicken in anything, I'm
Chicken.
happy.
Chicken in a chicken cake. Chicken.
Chicken cake. Oh, well,
What's your?
that
How do you like your chicken? If I had
I
to
usually
serve
like
you.
it grilled.
Okay.
Grilled
Interesting.
is my favorite because
Good.
it still keeps the chicken very natural,
Mm-hmm.
and you can combine a lot of different spices
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah.
which is good. So
That's
I think chicken is perhaps my favorite food dish.
cool.
I'm not sure. How about you, Hal?
I'm gonna say chickpeas.
Really?
Yeah, well, okay. I was thinking, I'm
Uh
vegetarian. I'm vegetarian, so it
huh.
can't be chicken. And I just love chickpeas, and they pretty much everything I cook has at least one chickpea in it somewhere. I thought add
You just
chickpeas.
add
I
one.
just add a little chickpea. And I guess like hummus and falafel and
Mm.
stuff like that is all
Yeah,
based
yeah, yeah.
on chickpeas. I
Nice.
think
So
they're really, really lovely and quite miraculous. And you can put them in anything. You can eat them with anything.
definitely, definitely. My
Yeah.
mum
So
used to cook chickpeas a lot as well. They're very good. They're very tasty as
they're,
well.
also- they're filling. They're good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they're just great. Yeah.
Maybe I should be eating more chickpeas
Swap the
in this
chicken for
time.
chickpeas.
Yeah,
No, honestly,
maybe.
I'm worried about my diet. I'm eating a lot of chickpeas, so I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know. What's your favorite food, Diana?
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know any dishes from El Salvador, like
Mm,
anything particular.
traditional.
El Salvador dishes. Let's try and find. Pupusas. What is that?
Whoa.
Tamales, empanadas. Okay. A lot of the South American staples. Those are nice. So tell us what's your favorite food in the meantime. So
Yes.
today we are doing at the market.
Right. At the market.
Yeah. Do you like markets in general?
I love them. I adore them. They're like, where life really happens. Can I
Yeah,
say that?
definitely.
They're always, that's it. They're full of life. They're full of people. They're full of
Yeah.
activity, full of smells and sounds and
It's
sights.
very human.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. I can't pronounce it. You can.
Pupusas, I imagine.
What is it? What is it? What does it
I've
have in
no.
it?
Let me read it. So they are thick
Yeah.
corn tortillas stuffed with
Okay.
cheese,
Okay.
meat, squash, and or other fillings.
Ooh. Mystery.
Ooh,
Okay.
that
That
looks
sounds
good.
Yeah. Can you get vegetarian ones, Deanna?
It looks like it because it says squash or other fillings. They are served with a sour sort of cabbage salad and
Ooh.
homemade tomato sauce on top.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm hungry now.
That does sound good, actually.
I want to go to a
Pupusas.
delicious. Yeah, I love
Fantastic.
markets. I love them.
Yeah.
How
They're
about
very
you?
human, like I said.
Yeah.
Lots of people talking, dealing, and living, like you said.
Yeah.
So, nice. So today we are finding out how to ask for things at the market, countable and uncountable nouns, and discussing different types of markets, because we have lots of them. So let's dive in. Where is this man? What type of market is he at?
He's at, I guess, a fruit and veg market, a food market.
Nice. A fruit and veg market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call them a stall, right? A stall
Yeah.
at a market is
Yeah.
someone's small shop, someone's part of a market with a little table with the products.
Exactly. Little section of a market, maybe.
Yeah.
Usually with a table.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually the table. Usually a table. Okay, nice. So again, when we talk about fruit and vegetables, we don't say vegetables because it's too long. So fruit and veg.
Fruit and veg.
Fruit, yeah. If you notice as well how we drop the T usually as well. So it's not fruit and veg, but fruit and veg all together. Even the and is basically non-existent. It's more of an fruit and veg, fruit and veg.
Always fruit and veg, right? It's never veg and fruit. No.
Oh God.
I don't. No.
If someone did that to me, I think I'd be in another universe or something.
Exactly. Cats and dogs, fruit and veg, fish and chips.
Blah blah. Not chips and fish. No, that's weird. It's strange. Okay, so
the food market. Yes. Going to the food market. Number 1, with who, 2, when, 3, what, 4, where, and 5, how often.
Exactly. So in English, we obviously need to create questions as well. A good way to improve your English is to ask questions. Always. Always ask questions. Questions are never ever stupid if you ask them in English. We really appreciate it. So a very easy way of creating questions in English is using a structure called quasi.
Quasi.
Yeah. Just like this, where the Q stands for question word. What's the A stand for, Hal?
The
You know
A
this
is
one.
the auxiliary. The auxiliary,
Fantastic.
which is not the main verb, but the thing helping in a question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The S
Subject.
is the subject. And then the I is the infinitive. Great. This is standard for a lot of questions in English. It's not the only way to ask a question, but it's a nice, easy way to create questions in English.
Exactly. It's helpful as well because you don't have to change the main verb. You're just changing the auxiliary, and the main verb at the end stays in the infinitive. So you can ask questions about the present and the past.
Yeah, even the future.
And the future, yeah.
Anything you want. It's a good way of asking.
Exactly.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different question words, essentially. But number 1 is a bit different because it says with. What is with?
With, in this context, means, how to put it? If you are with someone, you are together. The two of you together.
Is with a question word?
No, it's a connective. What do we call it? What do we call
Preposition.
it? Preposition. Thank you. Preposition, which means in the question, it doesn't go at the beginning like this. If you're writing the full question,
Exactly.
In English,
because they always go at the end. Always at the end of a question. So in Italian, Spanish, a lot of these Romance languages, you have the preposition at the beginning of the question, but in English, it's always at the end. So with number 1, ooh, Diana, fantastic job.
Perfect.
Really good. So if we analyze this, we've got who. What is who?
A question word.
That's a question word. And we've got do, which is
the auxiliary.
You.
Subject.
Go.
Infinitive.
Fantastic. And then we have the object, so go to the market, and then the preposition at the end with. Fantastic job, Diana. Tell us, who do you go to the market with? Who do you go to the market with, Hal, or do you go by yourself?
I go by myself. I'm new to Bologna, so I don't know. But when I lived in Manchester, there was a local market on Saturdays, and it was so nice. It was like going, everyone I knew would go down to this market in the suburb and see them. So I would go with my friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Manchester's a wonderful market town as well.
Yeah, it is. It is.
For everything. Exactly. Yeah.
Who do you go to the market with, Alex?
Here in Italy, I don't usually go to the market, but in England, I always went to the market with my dad.
Nice.
He loves the markets. He really, really loves them. And he's got a good relationship with all the people there.
Everyone, wow.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about markets. You have a real relationship with them.
Yeah.
So how about question 2? When? When is the question word for time, but we can basically copy and paste the rest of the question. So when do you go to the market? See, questions in English are very easy.
Simple.
Very easy. Can you write the rest of the questions? So what, where, and how often? They're basically the same throughout, to be honest.
Right.
So what? The problem with what is, what do you go doesn't work. Who is for people? Fantastic. Ooh. Hello,
Hi.
Francesco.
Hi, Francesco.
Now you must go to the market alone. Exactly.
Or don't go. Yeah, there's no market.
Exactly.
Now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good sentence. And who is indeed for people? Very good. When do you go to the market? But what doesn't work with what do you go to the market? That doesn't work.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
What do you what at the market? What do you could have buy.
Hi.
What do you buy at the market? What do you do?
Do at the
Why
market.
not?
Exactly.
Hey, Pierpaolo as well.
Hey, Paolo, hello.
Yes. Everybody goes alone. Exactly. Good, Francesco. Yes, so buy.
Yeah.
What do you buy, do at the market?
Sell. Maybe sell.
Ooh.
If you sell something.
Nice. Yeah. What do you buy, do, sell at the market? Those are fantastic. What can you find at the market? That's a really good question.
That's great.
So here, can could be considered an auxiliary in this case.
In this case,
it's typically a modal verb, but a modal verb can replace the auxiliary, which is fantastic. So what can you find at the market? That's a fantastic question, Francesco.
Perfect.
How about a question for where?
Where
do... Let's change it to be. Where is the market?
That's the simplest way, no? Yeah.
It's a very simple one. Yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
I buy vegetables and pasta. Okay, pasta, seafood. Nice.
Nice.
Maybe at the fishmongers.
Yeah.
It's a very strange word.
In the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shop that sells fish.
Yeah, where do you go shopping? You could say, where do you go to the market? But where do you go shopping? Or where is the market?
That's very natural. Yeah, very good, Diana. Great job. And finally, how often? How often? Hello, Carolina.
Hi, Carolina. Welcome. Nice to see you. Exactly. How often?
This one's the easy one. How often do you go to the market? Fantastic. And finally, we have the last question. Could you read it, Hal?
Yeah, sure. How many different types of market can you think of?
So we already thought of a fruit and veg market, which is good. Oh, nice, Pierpaolo. 2 times in a week, maximum.
Nice, good. Three times would be too much. 2 times a week.
Exactly. So how many different types of market can you think of? We already thought of fruit and veg market.
And we have here food market, which is quite general, right? Selling food. But there are lots and lots of different types of markets. There are loads of different types of markets. So can anyone think of any other kinds of market that we could find?
Oh, nice, Francesco. So yeah, a supermarket.
Market is good.
I guess it is a type of market.
Yeah.
A grocery market, I think we'd say, again, food market.
Yeah.
Or fruit and veg market.
Great vocab, though. Great vocabulary. Yeah. Groceries. But it's just a collocation. We probably say fruit and veg market.
Exactly. With grocery, we would say like grocery store.
Store, exactly. Or you go and buy your groceries from the market.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Good job, Francesco. Here in Bologna, in this spring, or is it in the summer or the autumn? I can't remember. we have a flower market.
Yes, there's one on San Francesco every Tuesday. Every Tuesday
Oh,
morning.
really?
Yeah, it's not very big,
Nice.
but there is a
You're the
flower
man
market.
to know with all of the markets.
With markets, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, no, you know all of them.
The flower market. Beautiful.
Trying to think of another one. Okay.
On
Nice. Pier Paolo. Yes, we have a butcher's shop as well, or just the butchers.
yeah.
Have a butcher's.
There's okay, animal market. Yeah,
What will we
is there
say?
a word, like live, because you can.
It's livestock, isn't it? Livestock market.
Yeah.
Who are?
Our
I should
farmer.
know I'm from Devon.
Yeah.
We say livestock market for animal market. An animal market could possibly exist, but if I saw that, I would imagine that they were exotic animals.
Yeah, it sounds a bit strange.
If we're selling cows that are alive and sheep, etc., horses, then that would be a livestock market.
Uh-huh. Also, do you guys know for example, in Bologna, we were saying, weren't we? Every 2 weeks there's a market which sells lots of old objects, like old I don't know, old books, but maybe also old paintings, old ornaments for your house. We have a name for that kind of thing as well. Ooh, yeah, there's loads of great ones here. Fish market, yes.
Really, really good. So good, Diana, as well. So you go once a week, a gluten-free store.
Gluten-free.
Careful. Gluten. Will we even hyphenate that? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or is that just one word?
Gluten-free?
I don't know. It's quite new, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry, Diana got it. But one I was describing. Fish
Hey,
market.
fantastic. Very good. So flower market, baker store, bakery, wine shop, fish market, antique market, fantastic.
Yeah,
really good.
Antique market, so old objects that you want. Cheese market, wine. I guess you could get
a wine and cheese market.
The thing is, we would have stalls, right? So at a food market, there would be a cheese stall. We spoke about this word earlier. A cheese stall, a wine stall, a baker's stall.
So the stall is the table, right? It's the area
where one person is selling something.
Exactly. We could even, so for antique market, you could say flea market too.
Yeah, I was going to say flea market, which is especially like old carpets, maybe, and clothes as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Francesco. Yeah. Christmas market in the winter, like in Bolzano or Trento. Yeah, they're beautiful, but it's very cold, unfortunately. Okay, good job, everyone.
Nice.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. 5 categories. Where does it's difficult actually for the online lesson. It would be nice to have the columns. Exactly. But we're starting with carrot. Let's read the different columns. I'm going to read half and then you can read the other half, okay?
Great. Yeah.
So we have carrot, milk, pasta, steak. Careful with the pronunciation. Steak. Not stick, steak, steak. If you go to a restaurant and ask for a stick, you're going to be disappointed.
Very disappointed.
Steak, sausages, and potato.
And then we have apple, rice, tomato, beef, cheese, peach, orange juice, and melon.
Okay. So tell us what foods go into which categories? Let's not use what all of the time. Okay, so carrot, that's not a meat, for sure.
For sure.
It
Carrot, guys.
shouldn't be.
Carrot.
Or what are the meats as well?
Mm.
What are the vegetables? What are the fruits, the drinks, and other? Do you have a favorite from any of these foods?
I love peaches. Yeah.
Mm, I love apples as well.
Yes. Green or red?
I had this question from someone else the other day. I'm
Oh,
surprised. Green for cooking and red for eating,
oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice.
usually. So if it's in a dessert, I prefer green, but red if it's because it's a little sharper.
Yeah. 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 That's a good answer. Um. mm, mm,
So
Carrot, milk tea. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
milk,
Okay. Good. But
stew for drink, steak is meat, sausages is meat, potatoes is vegetable. Careful with carrots.
carrot.
I don't think it's a meat unless
Mm.
you eat the comedian Carrot Top.
Yeah, the rest are good though. Good
The
job.
rest are very good. So yeah, the carrot is going to be in a vegetable. Milk is, you're right, is a drink. Pasta, it's not a meat. It's not a vegetable. It's not a fruit. It's not a drink.
It's
Oh
a
God, I'm
necessity.
imagining a pasta drink would be
Yeah,
disgusting.
pasta drink would not be good. No.
Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Vegetables is carrot.
Mhm.
Careful, two R's in English.
And
This is a
milk
mistake I made a lot in Italian. I used to roll my R's for carrot in Italian, when in reality it's just one R.
well, I
It's
can't roll my
horrible.
R's, so I don't have that problem. There's other problems. Nice. Apples, rice,
Yeah,
tomatoes.
that's right. Nice,
Great, great,
nice,
great.
nice. Good job, Nancy. Meat is steak, sausages, beef. Very good. Don't worry, Carolina.
Don't worry. It's
Good
fine.
self-correction now.
Yeah.
Orange juice is a drink, yeah. Careful with the pronunciation too. So we don't pronounce the U and the I, we just say juice. So juice, oo, like goose, juice,
Mhm.
loose. And pasta is other, yeah. I think we can go through all of them, maybe. So
Yes, and
pasta.
guys, if you have any other, like a favorite vegetable or a favorite fruit, tell us.
I really love bananas.
Yeah, me too. I eat way too many. Sometimes I have like 3 bananas, 4 in a day.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not
Oh,
joking.
wow.
No, it's really bad. I always have one at breakfast.
I
If
don't know if it's bad though.
well, I don't know. It's quite a difficult thing to buy because that means I have to buy loads of bananas constantly.
Yeah, I'm
Crazy,
thinking.
Alex. I always I don't have a banana at breakfast.
The
Otherwise,
logistics.
the logistics exactly.
Mm,
I love them. I love them so much.
I used to have them for breakfast as well,
Yeah.
all the time. But unfortunately we went through a period where my girlfriend also ate some of the bananas. So
Okay.
I left the bananas for her,
Sure. Yeah.
and then she didn't eat them, and then they became, they went off. They became overripe,
Yeah.
and then we
But
had to throw them away.
no, but they have to be really, really brown for that. I love really ripe bananas.
Oh, really? I should have sent them to you.
Yeah. Please do.
We got around it. We started making banana milkshakes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You can do something with them or make a paste and
Exactly.
spread it. Yeah.
Exactly. But it got me out of eating banana all of the time, unfortunately. I really enjoyed that period. So yeah, other pasta. Fantastic. Good job. What is the category that we have for things like cheese, not dairy, cheese, yogurt, and
think
milk.
I think it might be dairy.
Yeah.
Dairy products.
Uh,
Yeah, cheese, yogurt, milk,
cream as well, I forgot that.
cream. Yeah.
Anything that is made from milk is dairy.
If it comes from a cow, it's dairy. Well, if it comes from a cow's udder,
Exactly.
it's
That's dairy. Very good. How dairy.
dairy.
Okay, so countable, uncountable. Just like in other European languages, English has countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Things that you can count, so 1, 2, 3, and some that you can't. Let's have a look at them. Hal.
Countable nouns can be plural, apples, and you can count them with numbers. 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4 apples, etc.
Fantastic. Good. So very easy, you can count them. They work with numbers. And we have uncountable nouns, can't be plural. So coffee, you can't say coffee, you can. We'll get to that in a second.
Coffee is annoying.
And 2, you can't count them. So some coffee or some orange juice. Maybe we can teach it now. It depends. For example, if I go to a bar and I ask for coffee, I'm not going to say, can I have some coffee? The barista is going to say, what do you want? Like a liter?
How many?
Exactly.
Coffee? Right.
So it changes. If we're talking about a liquid in a container, so a cup of coffee, then it can become exactly, just like Hal has. That
also
could be
the same as tea. This is tea.
Exactly. Oh,
tea,
fantastic.
coffee. So this is a tea. That's one tea.
Exactly.
It was very nice tea. But we can also say some tea in general. And we can also, the same again, we can order 3 coffees. We mean 3 separate coffees, right? Cups of coffee.
Exactly.
And I could say to you, Alex, have you had some coffee today? Have you had coffee today in general?
Exactly.
Or I could say, how many coffees have you had today?
Exactly.
So coffee and tea.
Yeah, liquid in general is uncountable in theory. But again, if I have this, which is a bottle, I can say that this is a bottle of water. We can say, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of water. Bottle is countable. Probably wouldn't go and ask for 1 water or 2 waters. I would probably ask for a glass of water.
Although even then, sometimes people say, can I have a water? A water.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It means a glass of water, but it's long. We don't like saying it because we're lazy. So we say, can I get a water, a coffee, a tea?
Exactly. So with liquids, it depends really.
Yeah.
If you're asking for 1 item, it's countable. If it's just the thing in general, it's uncountable. So we have, how could you read these?
Yeah, sure. Lemon, book, car, money, water, rice, potato, wine, tea, meat, house, sugar.
So in the comments, please tell us what is countable and what is uncountable. So can you count it? Can you do 1 lemon, 2 lemons, or is it just some lemon?
And guys, just put a C for countable and a U for uncountable.
Exactly.
Lemon.
Lemon is a great word in English. It can mean a stupid person as well, like a silly person. You lemon.
You lemon. You lemon.
It's a fantastic word.
Do you say that?
Only if I'm poking fun. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. But I don't. It's not part of me. Just as a sarcasm.
Yeah.
You have to be grow up in a specific. I don't know.
I know what you mean. Okay, Nancy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can.
You can say, would you like some coffee or would you like a coffee? Both are fine.
Exactly.
Because in one case, you're just saying, an amount of this coffee. And in the other case, you're asking if they specifically want a cup of coffee. And we say both. They're both fine.
Exactly. That's fine. Maybe, for example, if you're at someone's house, then you could say, would you like some coffee, some tea? No, to be honest, I would say cup of tea, right? Yeah. You want a cup of tea?
Would you like some tea?
You want a cuppa?
Okay, this is confusing, but if I have a pot of tea ready to pour,
a big
container of tea, and I say, "Oh, Alex, would you like some tea?" Because some of this tea here, and I have some of it.
Exactly.
Or if I have a big jug of coffee, I might say, "Hey, do you want some coffee? I can pour you some coffee."
Exactly. Yeah. So both are fine.
Yeah.
Outside, inside the house, whatever you like. So good job, guys, Nancy.
Thank you.
Good. Car is countable. Money is uncountable. Very good. Water uncountable. Rice uncountable. Again, with very small things, so like rice, sugar, etc. It's too much. If you go and you say, "I want 1,000 rices, please," and you say, "Okay, 1 second, 1, 2," it's ridiculous. Good job, Francesco, as well. Potato, yes. Fantastic. Good job, Carolina, too. Good job, Nancy, with a continuation of that. And we're very happy to help. Okay, so.
Good job, guys. Yeah.
That's all of them.
Yes.
Exactly.
And we spoke about coffee and tea. So tea here, uncountable. But like we said, sometimes people say, "Can I have a tea?" And they mean a cup of tea. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So liquids, do what you want, essentially.
Yeah.
Countable, uncountable, it's not too much of a problem. So we use many with countable nouns and much with uncountable nouns. This is important. I don't think we would say many coffees. How many coffees? How much? Yes, you can. The question, yes, but in the affirmative?
I've had too many coffees today, or I've had too much coffee today. Both are okay. In one, I'm thinking, I've had too many coffees. I've had 6 coffees. I think we can all agree too many. Or I've had too much coffee today. I can't remember how many, but I've had too much of the coffee in general.
Yeah. So again, with liquids, do what you want. I think that's what we're going with. With liquids, you're fine.
Yeah.
So pasta, is it how much pasta or how many pasta? Great. Oh, good job, Deanna, as well. Good job. Yes, those are all right as well. Very good. Another important thing is typically in English, if you are talking about a category, it's typically uncountable. So, for example, one chair is countable. But if we talk about the category, it's furniture, uncountable. Same with meat. If we talk about meat, it's almost always uncountable. But if we talk about the specifics, like a steak, that is countable. Chicken, countable. So the category is usually uncountable.
Right.
But Nancy is doing a great job. Very good. Very good, Nancy. You're killing it.
Good.
Really good. Too much
I just
milk.
thought sugar, actually, sometimes we count sugar as well. Sometimes, if
I
you're
know.
if you're making tea,
1 sugar, 2
one
sugars.
sugar, two sugars, three sugars, because it means 1 teaspoon of sugar.
What a disaster.
A disaster. But usually not. But somebody can say
Yeah,
to you, how many sugars do you want? One, two, three.
yeah. Exactly. Oh, Nancy is demolishing this.
Nice job. Thank you. Making our life
Very
easy.
good. Very good, Nancy. So, Hal, how much pasta do you want?
A lot and then more. Too much. I love pasta.
So much pasta.
Yeah.
And how many peaches do you want? You said you liked
Yeah,
peaches.
I do. In a day, 2. I'll have 2.
Oh, nice.
2.
Very
Yeah.
fruity.
Alex,
So yeah,
how? Oh, yeah, much rice. Good.
good.
I was going to ask you, how much cheese do you eat in a week? How much cheese?
It's gone up lately
Uh-huh.
because we realized that something very, very simple to make now that we're at home is just cheese on toast
Uh-huh.
all the time.
Yeah.
So I think between 2, maybe 1 like wedge of cheese.
Wedge of cheese. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
wedge.
need to, let's write
Cheese.
a wedge of cheese.
Mm.
It's like a little, so usually a cheese is circular like that. One
A
big
wheel of
cheese.
cheese.
Exactly. So yeah, let's write that. Wheel of cheese. So it starts as a wheel of cheese, like you
And
see
then,
in the big shops, and then you cut different sections like this, which is a wedge of cheese. So maybe one a week. Before it usually lasted maybe 2 weeks, but now. And when I
what
was
kind,
younger, I
what kind of
hated
cheese?
cheese.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. What kind of cheese?
We like Elemental,
Ah, yeah.
Tilsit. I
Okay.
can't remember the other ones. There are a bunch of Italian cheeses.
Yeah, there's too many. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I love cheddar though.
Hmm.
If only. Okay. So, good morning. How can I help you? What's the next phrase? What is the next phrase?
Mm.
Oh, there's your green apple. Good morning. How can I help you? Probably not waving that enthusiastically. Good morning.
Good morning. How
Did
can
you
I
used
help
to
you?
watch that Mitchell M. Webb look?
Yes, but I don't remember this.
He had I think it was a historian explaining the Lufthansa over the fields of I think it was the Battle of Britain, and he
Okay.
kept on overemphasizing.
Okay.
They had to tie him down.
Good morning. Yeah, guys, there's a sentence missing. So we have good morning.
Exactly.
How can I help you? And I say,
Thank you. I don't think so.
no.
Good morning. How can I help you? Thank you. If you'd been waiting for a long time and been ignored for a long time.
Maybe you say thank you in a cold way.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
Nancy, thank you.
Very
Thank you.
good. Very good, Nancy. So, good morning. How can I help you?
I'd like some apples, please.
Okay. How many apples? This one's dead simple.
Dead simple, as we say. Dead easy.
Yeah,
Easy peasy,
dead
lemon squeezy.
simple or dead easy. Very easy.
Mm.
Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Now I want an apple.
Lemon squeezy. Yeah, I know, right? Lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
Usually we just say the easy peasy section. We don't usually say lemon squeezy. Easy
Talk
peasy.
to yourself. I do. I say that. It's so
Yeah?
fun. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll write it.
Oh,
I'll write
good.
all that
Nancy
down.
got it right. 6 apples, please. Exactly. 6 apples,
Fantastic.
please. And then thank you. Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, and thank you. Great. So we can move on to the next one. We've got uncountable cheese.
Uncountable. Ah, there we can see. Look, there's a wheel.
There's a wedge of cheese. Oh, nice.
And a wedge. And
so we have.
Yeah.
This is a wheel of cheese. This is also a wheel of cheese, and this here is a wedge of cheese.
If you can't remember wedge, guys, you can usually say piece with food, with most food.
Definitely.
But lots of food has a specific noun that we use to count it.
So we could say like a wheel of cheese, a block of cheese, a wedge of cheese,
a slice of
slice,
cheese.
yeah. Oof. Yeah, a slice of cheese.
That piece is fine.
Good. How many peaches do you want? Very
100.
good. Hundreds and thousands. So again, good morning. How can I help you? No, that's all. Thank you.
Did I say it? At what time? Yeah, I mean, we can wait. How can I help you?
Fantastic, Nancy. Very good. So this I'd like is I would like. And this is generally better than I want. When we say I want in English, it's quite direct and not very polite.
Mm-hmm.
So I want sounds like a small child. Like, I want pizza. I want chips.
Now,
something like that.
Give it
exactly.
me. I want cheese. Yeah.
Carolina.
Ah, me too.
Hey, that's oh no.
A great idea. Now we're all thinking about cheesecake.
Exactly. That was a good one though. You need to make a cheesecake. Okay. How much cheese? So again, with uncountable, the object is uncountable, but the quantity is obviously countable.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say some grams. That would be the strangest.
No. That wouldn't work.
I want to see what they would react though. Some grams, please.
Some grams of cheese.
Oh God.
They'd probably just
whatever the going rate is.
Yeah.
So it should be
200
this,
grams.
Right? Please.
Mm-hmm.
Here you are. So here you are. 200 grams of cheese. Do you want anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you. That's all.
Fantastic.
That's it.
That's all. We're finished. Exactly.
Deanna,
good job, Nancy.
I love eggs, Deanna. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm one short of a dozen.
At the moment?
Yeah, I've got so many eggs.
Yeah, wow.
Dozen 12. Just like in Italian, you have it. 200 grams. No, that's all. Thank you. Very good, Nancy. Very, very good. What do we have? Yeah, so we've got another one. I think we can read through this.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the good morning person?
Yeah, can I? That would be nice. Okay. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'd like some cheese, please.
Okay, how much cheese?
200 grams, please.
Here you are, 200 grams of cheese. Anything else?
Yes, I also want 4 bananas.
Here you are, 4 bananas.
Thank you.
Boom, boom.
Toodaloo.
He didn't pay. He didn't pay. Come back. Give me my money.
So you might have noticed as well that we have 2 pleases. In English, it's usually not a bad thing to include as many pleases as possible.
Yes.
We like it. In fact, it's very, very difficult. I don't know about you, Hal, but in the restaurant here in Italy, I know that it's not the norm to say thank you after every single little step that the waitress does.
Yeah. But
I tend to say, thank you, thanks. We've become inventive.
I do it too much here.
Yeah.
because in the UK I'm used to saying it all the time. Thanks,
We say
please, sorry. Thanks,
exactly.
please, sorry. If you're
So-
saying a sentence in English, probably you should also say at some point thanks or sorry or please.
Exactly.
Most
So
of the time.
in Italian, I think it would be a bit strange saying, I would like some cheese, please, and then immediately after saying 200 grams, please. It's a little extreme, but in English, that's
Fine.
very, very normal.
Yeah.
Very normal. Good. So you are all ready to go to the markets.
Yeah, guys. Next
The
time you're at the market,
supermarkets, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yeah. But there will be
But
markets.
when this is all over,
Yes.
go to the markets.
Yes.
Practice your English. Maybe they know some English too. Who
Yeah.
knows? Why not? So thank you very much for coming to the webinar, and have a great night, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Have a good one. Okay.